It's hard to believe we are already in month 2 of 2022. Now, February is the month of love, but for gamers, it's one of the most anticipated months of games coming out. So let's take a look at some of the biggest games coming out in February of 2022. What's going on, guys? I am Reuben, and that is Chuck from Gamers Outpost LLC. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. Make sure to check us out online at gamersoutpostllc.com and all of our social medias that are going to be linked down below. Consider giving us a like, subscribe, and turning the bell on to be notified when our videos are released. Starting off the month of February, we have the much anticipated sequel to 2015's Dying Light. Coming out on the 4th of the month is Dying Light 2: Stay Human. The upcoming action role-playing game is developed by Techland and is set 20 years after Dying Light and stars a new protagonist named Aiden Caldwell. The game allows players to perform actions such as climbing ledges, sliding, leaping off from edges, and wall running to quickly navigate to the city. The game is mostly melee-based, with the majority of the fighting using melee weapons. The melee weapons have a limited lifespan and will degrade as a player uses them in combat. The game is set in an open-world Europe, which is 4 times bigger than the game's predecessor. Dying Light 2 is coming to the PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, and the Nintendo Switch. Next we have Crossfire X, the first-person shooter game coming out exclusively on Xbox One and Xbox Series S and X, is the 3rd installment in the Crossfire series. The free-to-play multiplayer component is similar to Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which sees 2 opposing teams go against each other representing 2 hostile private military factions. There are different modes like Classic Mode, which sees the attacking team attempting to plant a bomb while the defending team has to stop them. Pretty much search and destroy. Another mode is Spectre Mode, a variation of the Classic Mode. The attacking players are specters who are only equipped with knives but can stay invisible when they are not moving. Sadly, the single-player mode is not free. Single-player mode explores a global conflict between Blacklist and Global Risk, 2 private military groups. At launch, there will be 2 operations available. Each operation includes several episodes. Crossfire X comes to console on February 10th. 7 days later, The King of Fighters is back. Using Unreal Engine 4, The King of Fighters 15 is the newest installment to the franchise. After the events of The King of Fighters 14, the narrative will primarily revolve around 2 fighters with supernatural powers. Using the same fighting system as its predecessor, King of Fighters 14, the fighting system involves teams composed of 3 fighters. The game features a wide variety of online modes including ranked match, casual match, room match, and online training. Single button Rush from the King of Fighters 14 reappears and is updated to help newcomers perform combos and super moves easy. The King of Fighters 15 is set to release on PlayStation 4 and 5 and Xbox Series S and X on February 17th. The next big Sony exclusive game coming out is Horizon Forbidden West. The role-playing game by Guerrilla Games is played in a third-person perspective. Players control a huntress named Aloy in an open world populated by dangerous machines. The Forbidden West is a post-apocalyptic version of the western United States, specifically in the states of California, Nevada, and Utah. The map will be larger than in the previous games, filled with secrets that lie beneath ruins from the world of the old ones. One of the main additions to the sequel is the element of underwater exploration. Players will be able to uncover the mysteries beneath the surface of the seas, the lakes, and the rivers. The game will also feature enhanced melee combat, revamped climbing mechanics, and improved transitional options over the original game with the addition of the Valor Surge system. Horizon Forbidden West is set to release on February 18th only on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Rounding out the month of February, we have the much anticipated role-playing game Elden Ring. Taking place in the realm of In-Between, Elden Ring is played in the third-person perspective and features elements similar to those found in its predecessors, the Soul series, as well as Bloodborne. Gameplay will focus on combat and exploration. Combat in Elden Ring relies heavily on character-building elements found in the previous Soul games. The game will allow you to explore areas such as castles, fortresses, and catacombs scattered throughout the vast open-world map. Get ready for what the Game Awards call for it to be the most anticipated game of 2022 that will take you between 20 to 200 hours to complete. Elden Ring comes out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and S on February 25th. Make sure to let us know down below what game you are most excited for in the month of February of 2022, and consider giving us a like and checking us out on all of our social medias, and also checking out our website at gamersoutpostllc.com. Until next time, guys, I am Reuben. Take care, and we'll see you then.